Hi guys, welcome to Book Obsessed. This is Ashley. Today I am here to do my book discussion / review on the Breathing series by Rebecca Donovan. I only have the 2 books right now because my grandma's actually borrowing the first book. So the first book is Reason to Breathe, and the second book is Barely Breathing, and the third one is Out of Breath. So this series follows a girl named Emma whose best friend is Sarah, and it's basically her whole struggle of dealing with the abuse that she encountered after being forced to live with her aunt because her mom was an alcoholic / drug addict, so she couldn't live with her because her mom didn't have the capability of taking care of her. And her father unfortunately passed away. So this whole story is Emma's journey through living through the abuse and trying to cope with it and the side effects that come with, after you go through such trauma like drinking and like etc. So it's a really, really good series. Absolutely my by far favorite series I've ever read. It kept me captivated the whole time, and when the third book was done, I was like, oh my god, like I was actually upset. And I told Justine, I'm like, I don't want this series to end. Like I just wish it kept going on and on and on. Like it was just so good. Even though the ending was amazing, it wasn't predictable. It was like what I needed for like closing for this series, but I just wish I learned more about what happens after. So if you guys have not read this series, I suggest you stop this video here now because I am going to be talking about the books now and my opinions on them each by each, and I don't want to spoil anything for you, and I highly suggest you stop now because I don't want you to be spoiled. And I really, really want you guys to read this series. Well, let's talk first about the first book, which is Reason to Breathe by Rebecca Donovan. The reason I started reading this book was because, first of all, I am an ECE, and I do have a soft heart in my heart for people who are abused and go through traumatic stuff like this. So I picked up this book because on Goodreads it actually suggested it for me, and I'm so happy I picked it up because it's probably not something I would have saw on the shelf, like based on the covers, that I wouldn't have really like enjoyed. And also, if you guys don't know, this series is actually supposed to be coming out in a movie. I don't know if it's just a rumor, but I really hope it's not, and I hope that the character development in the movies are as well put as in these books. So the first book, let's start by saying that I absolutely hate Emma's stepmom. I hate her. I hate her uncle. Like, why didn't he just say something? Why didn't he just stick up for this poor girl who was doing nothing wrong, but like just carrying herself really well? Emma was really motivated through sports, and she was trying to like get through everything. I don't understand why he didn't just try and either stop the violence or just do the mature thing by like calling the appropriate authorities. A lot of people were annoyed with Emma, I know, in the first book because she didn't call authorities, but if I was put in that same situation, like right now, like if I was put in that situation and I was living with my cousins, and I wouldn't want them to lose their mom either. Like it would be so hard for me to just be like, especially with them so young, like you wouldn't know how to, talk to like the authorities and like explain to her cousins why their mom has been taken away. Like I totally understand where she's coming from. So with that being said, I hated the aunt and uncle. I love Emma's best friend Sarah, and it was just really sad. So that was the first book, and oh my gosh, at the ending when Emma, like when you think she died, I started crying. I'm like, there's no way this girl could be dead. So in the second book, when Emma moves away and she goes and lives with her mom, at first I was like, this is really, really good. Like, I'm really happy that she got to live with her mom, but at the same time, I was just so upset again because her mom puts her through abuse again. Like, that's not what Emma needs. She needs, like, support, and I was really hoping that the relationship would work because I thought if she had a relationship with her mom, that everything would not get better because she already has gone through the abuse, but it would just make her life so much better. And unfortunately, that's not what happened. As for Jonathan, I don't really like him. I mean, he's gone through stuff too, so I can understand why he's like that. But I don't like him. He was just annoying. And the whole time when he's like trying to get with Emma, I'm like, no, Emma needs to be with Evan. Evan is 100% the guy for her. Don't try and ruin this. But of course, you know, he steps in the way, and at the end of the day, he does end up kind of ruining it for them. And then by the third book, when Emma is seeing that new guy, which for some reason I forget his name right now, I did like the relationship, and I really enjoyed how much support that her new boyfriend had for her. But at the same time, I was like, no, like I always feel, Evan is the one that is meant for Emma. So, yeah, my whole thoughts on the whole series are that the relationship development was amazing. I love Emma. I love her character. And I honestly wish that I could be, like, best friends with Emma and Sarah in real life. As weird as that sounds, that would just be, like, really, really good friendship. Like, Sarah is such a good friend. She is so understanding. She is so patient with Emma. And Emma needed that because Emma, the way she acts out, like, you know, when she starts drinking and just basically not giving a care in the world, which all resulted from the abuse that she encountered and all the traumatic events that led up to her acting like that. You know, Emma really needed a friend like that. So Sarah is a really, really good friend. I really wish that these characters existed in real life because I would just be BFFs with them forever. So my whole thoughts on this series are that it is the best series I've ever read. The character development was amazing. The way Rebecca Donovan wrote the story was unpredictable and amazing, and her writing style was fantastic as well. I picked up Rebecca actually mailed me the book. Rebecca Donovan actually mailed me her next book that came out, which is What If. I don't know if I'm going to like it as much as I love this series, though, because I don't think it encounters, like, the abuse and the relationship development that I experienced through the Breathing series. But I did pick it up, and I actually have a signed copy from her because I ordered a shirt off her website that was related to the Breathing series, and for ordering that, you got a signed free book. It was just a promotion she had going on. So I have that picked up. I also did read, I think, on Rebecca Donovan's blog that the Breathing series was getting made into a movie, and I'm really excited about that. I think that the book to movie adaptation will be really good because, I don't know, for me, like, when I see, like, fantasy books being adapted into movies, I don't find that the world has developed as much, but because this is such, like, modern day, like, society and, like, real life events, I think that the movie is going to be really good, and I am super excited about it. So Rebecca Donovan, if you are if you are watching this video, thank you so much for such a great series. I have raved about it so much. Even Justine knows how much I love this series. You have made me realize my passion as an ECE and why I do the things I do, because this story is really stuff that happens in real life, and I think it's a really important topic for us to bring up that you know, that is kind of sugar-coated. Like, people don't realize that this kind of abuse does actually happen. So although it is a fiction story, it's stuff that happens in real life. So to me, that is why this series has such a good place in my heart, and I am so thankful for this series that she wrote. So this is my first time doing a book discussion. I hope that I didn't miss out on anything. I don't know if I'm that good at book discussions, but those are just my thoughts. The whole series got a 5 out of 5 stars. If I could rate it any higher, I would. It was an amazing series. And I'm going to probably get off this video now before I keep raving and raving, because I will keep talking because that's how much I love this series. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching this. Bye!